Hi everyone, and thanks for watching this Pretty Legendary video. Pretty Legendary offers tips for women who have goals who also happen to have children. Today's topic is really near and dear to my heart. Naturally, God and my family are huge priorities in my life, but then there's also my priorities at work, my priorities with my friends, my life goals, my pet, and as I'm learning now, my priorities with my kids' extracurricular activities and their school activities, things that they have to do for school every week. Because of all those things and because of all those priorities, sometimes health and fitness tend to slide down that priority list and end up right there comfortably at the bottom. And so today's video, I want to talk a little bit about how to help health and fitness move up your priority list. So let me just warn you that this video will not be one of those videos where the host tells you how they've mastered it all, how they've mastered being fit, being healthy, and they lost 10 pounds in 10 days, and they just know everything they need to know about fitness. That is not this video. The struggle for me is real. What I want to help you do is to think through ways that you can start making fitness a priority on the list. It might not be the number one priority, but I want to help you start to move it up the list of things that you have to do in a given day. And that to me is a win. Number one, make sure you plan out your meals for the week during the weekends. Now I know that can be kind of difficult for some of us because the weekends could be just as busy as the weekdays. But planning is like gold for a woman with goals who also has children. So make sure you take an opportunity to plan during the weekend for the rest of the week. So what that looks like is planning breakfast, planning snacks, planning lunch, and planning dinner. So for breakfast, you may opt to have some egg muffins. You can pop some eggs into a muffin tin, put it into the oven, have it bake, and then you have egg muffins for the rest of the week that you can just grab and go for breakfast. You can add to that some fruit, some Greek yogurt, maybe some turkey bacon, and you're good to go. For lunch, opt for a lean protein, a healthy starch like sweet potato, and some vegetables, and then you're good to go there. Also remember the snacks. Snacks will help to keep you from reaching for those unhealthy things when you get those cravings late in the afternoon. So take a protein bar, some almonds, maybe some Greek yogurt to fill in the gaps there. And I'll talk more about that a little bit later. But make sure you plan on the weekends for what you're going to eat during the week. Number two, eat more in a day. The awesome Layla, who happens to be an Herbalife coach, helped me think through this during one of the challenges that she hosted a few months back. It's important that you eat more during the day. That's counterintuitive to us. To us, we think if we want to be more healthy, if we want to even lose weight, that we need to eat less. And that's not the case. You need to actually eat more smaller meals throughout the day. So, for example, when I talked earlier about those snacks, make sure that those snacks are small, good portion snacks. So for example, don't eat the whole can of almonds. Eat about 10 to 12 almonds every 3 hours. Or a snack every 3 hours. So you might not want to eat almonds for every snack, but eat some sort of snack every 3 hours. And that'll keep you full, keep you energized, and keep you from reaching for the unhealthy junk that we tend to reach for during those late hours in the day. Also, you can find Layla on Instagram at Inspire Through Fitness. You can also look at her Instagram feed and marvel at how she keeps her abs flat. It's definitely a mystery that eludes me. And so that's a perfect lead into number three. Don't compare your progress to the progress of others. Now I know that is difficult for us as women in this age of Insta selfies and perfect bodies and women who want to inspire us all with their flat abs. I know it is very difficult to say, I am not going to compare myself to that ideal. I'm going to compare myself to my own personal progress. I know that is difficult. But hey, last week you couldn't get those jeans up past your calves. This week they come up past your thighs. Next week they'll go all the way up to your waist. You have to look at your progress as a continuous thing that you are working on. Now I know that maybe Janie Hard Abs over here makes it seem like she's working out 24 hours a day, and you can't do that. Well, if you worked out 2 days this week, and last week you didn't work out at all, that's progress. That's making fitness a priority, and that's a start. That's all you can do. And if you look at Jenny Hard Abs and she's annoying you, then unfollow her. But I say, be happy for her. Be happy that she is able to work out hard and get healthy, and that's what healthy looks like for her. You should find what healthy looks like for you. Number 4, walk during the day. I know it seems impossible, and it did for me. My job is mostly desk-ridden, either at my desk or behind a conference table. The only time I get to walk is to meetings and to the bathroom throughout the day. So I had to really get intentional about making walking throughout the day a priority. It helps to give you more energy, it helps with your alertness, and it also helps to wake your brain up when sometimes your brain kind of shuts down on you towards the end of the day. So really try to get intentional about walking throughout the day, even if it's 10 minutes every 2 hours, every 3 hours. Make sure that you walk during the day to get that energy up, to relieve yourself of that sedentary lifestyle, and to start getting on the fitness track. Walking is where fitness starts. You don't have to do all these fancy workouts, go to the gym. You don't have to do all that to begin with. Just start walking, and that'll get you in the mindset of, this is helping my health, this is a good track to be on, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna get my energy up, and you're gonna see that you're gonna start to feel 10 times better. So remember to walk during the day. And lastly, number 5, set aside at least 30 minutes to start to work out. And I know this is gonna be the hardest part for a lot of us out there. It was the hardest part for me, because carving out 30 minutes doesn't seem like a lot to the untrained ear. However, when you're trying to move things around in your schedule, you have so much to do for the next day. You have to look after the kids, you have to get them prepared for school, you have to do work for the next day, you have to prepare, you have to plan, all those things. 30 minutes can be a sizable chunk of time. However, this is a time that you should set aside for yourself. Sometimes as women with goals who also have children, we don't do that enough. We don't carve out time for our own physical and mental well-being. And so look at this 30 minutes as an investment you're making in yourself. We often make a lot of investments into others, whether as mentors, as teachers, as managers, as mom, as wife. We invest in others around us and tend to leave ourselves for last. If we set aside 30 minutes each day to work out, and by working out, that could mean doing yoga, doing some meditation, that can mean running, that can mean walking, that can mean biking, that can mean hiking, that could mean anything that you enjoy that's going to get your heart rate up, get you moving, and get you burning some calories. So those are my 5 ways to start to make fitness a priority in your life. What are your thoughts? How are some ways that you make fitness a priority? How are some ways that you are starting to move fitness up your priority list? Leave some comments down below. If you found this helpful or interesting, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. And remember that you are already pretty legendary. Have a great day.